Hello, dear friends, and welcome to the International Fabtalks. Thank you for being a part of our journey. Thank you for inspiring us. Thanks to all the celebrities who have been a part of this Fabtalk family and has been contributing so much rich experiences, enabling us to grow every single day and not to give up on life. Because life is a one-time gift, my dear friends, and our celebrities, our unsung heroes, have that power within them to share their story, their journey of how they've overcome all of the challenges and making their lives special for their family and for the society as well. And dear friends, today we are joined by a lovely celebrity, an unsung hero, all the way from Chennai, Tamilnadu, India. Her name is Jayanthi. That lovely name, Miss Jayanthi Anand, a psychologist and a special educator. She has a beautiful story to share with us. What inspired her into this beautiful journey of creating a world of happiness for others as well. Hello, ma'am, and welcome to the session.
Hi.
Yes, dear. Thank you so much for accepting the invitation to the International Fab Talks, dear.
It's my pleasure.
Thank you, ma'am. Dear ma'am, with your permission, I'll go ahead and introduce you in an official way.
Yes, please.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Dear friends, as you all know, it's our duty and a privilege and a honor as well to introduce our special guest. And guess who she is? As you already know, she is somebody called as Jayanthi, always wanting to give her very best to every single person who comes across her life. That's what I've got to know about this person. The moment you start talking to her, there's a lovely bonding, a warmth. Yes, dear. Like she's ours, number Jayanthi, right? So, dear friends, I share her profile now. She is Jayanthi Anand, also lovingly called as Jayanthi Money. And she's completed her MSc in psychology. She's done a B.Ed in special education and spent 9 years of experience in counseling parents to empower themselves towards inclusion and in special education for overall development of the child holistically. The overall development, it's not the physical or the mental or the emotional, the holistic development of a child, the education and training as well imparted to such children who really require a lot of love and acceptance. And friends, our special celebrity has also focused on early childhood special education, enabling inclusion. She's completed this beautiful course that is MRVXL Chennai, India, 2013. She has also received training in understanding behavior problems in children with special needs from NIEPMD, Chennai, India in 2013. A foundation course on education of children with learning disabilities, that is, RCI, the Registered Council of India, if I'm getting that right, ma'am.
Yes, it is right.
Yes, dear. New Delhi, India in 2014. She's completed the degree of Masters of Science in Counselling and Psychotherapy. This is MSc in Counselling and Psychotherapy, Tamilnadu Open University, Chennai, 2016. Psychological Assessment for Autism, Satchita, Psychological Research and Training Center, Chennai, India, 2016. She's also received training in simple ways of dealing behavioral problems of children with special needs, Sanjay, Mohan, Gyan, Vidhya, Yojana, Chennai, India, 2018. Completed Bachelor's of Education in Special Education, Tamilnadu Open University, Chennai, 2023. That is this year. That's beautiful.
Now, recently.
Yes, yeah. Work experience. She's worked as a special educator, GT Alo Vidya Mandir, Nilan Karai.
GT Aloha Vidya Mandir.
Thank you, ma'am. GT Aloha Vidya Mandir, Nilan Karai, Chennai.
Nilan, yes.
Nilan Karai, Chennai, from 2020 until date. Self-employed as a counseling consultant and house visit special educator during 2018 to 2020. She worked as a center head for Abhyas from 2014 to 17 that involved all the responsibilities of running a special school to admit children, work on them with the support of parents, prepare them for inclusion. My dear friends, you have to just Google up this word inclusion and keep it in your mind that yes, we have to include or have an inclusive society, giving space to all of us and equality for everyone, love and respect, and above all, dignity. Yes, dear. And friends, apart from this, our special celebrity has been focusing to practice general counseling on weekends for young and adolescent parents, for young and adolescent parents in KL Hospital, that is in Neelangarai and Basant Nagar, to assess and understand their children, to empower themselves, to accept and to keep the children occupied depending on the need of the child, giving the importance, as it's the self-centered, or not self-centered, I should get a right word, focusing on the main needs of the child. It's not that anything you can just put in front of the child and educate the child. Accord need-based, what the child really requires. One child might differ from the other, and that is how they focus very minutely on every child to develop the child into a better individual. And to add to this, our special celebrity has also won many awards. Inclusivity Champion Award from the Honorable Minister for School Education, Thiru Anbal Mahesh Poyamozi, during 2021. Appreciation Awards for Motivational Speech during World Autism Day. Appreciation Award for Support and Guidance for events conducted by Sangamitra Foundation. And personal profile. Now, this is a personal profile. That was a professional one, and here is the personal one, dear friends. She is a mother, but she looks, to me, cute. And you guess her children's age. One of her sons is 20 years old, and the other one is 16, Arya and Aditya. Aditya is 20 and Arya is all of 16. She has a wonderful, supportive husband, a better half, you should say. And of course, the support of a great husband is always one of the stepping stones to success for most of the mothers out there. Yes, dear. A supportive husband, that is Anand Rajmohan, who is into the IT sector, and is an IT professional and an entrepreneur. She's also an active member of SCAN, Special Child Assistant Network, Sangamitra Foundation, and Voice of Parents for Inclusion, Care and Empowerment. Arya Anand's profile. Now, she would like to share who is Arya. We all would love to know who is Arya, right? You will also know he is the Tufan. Yes. Arya is versatile in all mediums of exposure. He is also fondly and lovingly called as Tufan due to the speed, the power, and the passion as he brings to his works and activities involved. Whatever he does it with passion and with speed and power and concentration too. Arya is now 16 years old, and he has been exposed to yoga, swimming, cycling, art, and his regular schooling to appear for his 10th class. That is National Institute of Open Schooling, NIOS. And she says, our journey in this unique world started in the year 2010, when her younger son was born. And then there was a little challenge there. Arya's kindergarten teacher, that is Tufan, he is lovingly called. Arya's kindergarten teacher found him different from other school kids. She found him not responding to name calls, or when they called out his name, there was no response, lack of eye contact. And as a mother, Jayanthi ma'am was not ready to accept this reality. She was not ready to accept that something was wrong with her precious world, with her precious child. But slowly, she accepted the truth and the fact and understood the speech delay in her little baby. The stubbornness towards getting things done and not socializing with others needs to be addressed in a very professional way and with a lot of professional guidance. And so hence, our special celebrity tried to seek many professionals to get little Arya, our Tufan, diagnosed, and found it very sad to see that many parents also faced a similar situation. And they had a lot of problem handling children like this with special needs. And friends, she really took a lot of pity on them and empathy with them, empathized, you could say. She empathized a lot with these people, these parents who had the similar children having the similar type of, shortcomings in their children, maybe not a bit, what you could say. You have to give extra care to the special needs child, right? Let me get that. So when she observed other parents also suffering and waiting outside therapy centers, and most of these parents, they have been disrespected, the child and the parent as well, disrespected, ignored. And most of the parents, when they face disrespect and lack of understanding, lack of inclusiveness, they began to have the meltdowns. They began to have outbursts, or maybe meltdowns, or maybe a nervous breakdown too. And all of this is inevitable, because that is how our society is. It has to still develop on those terms to accept people and to love them and give them the space to live. And those things are inevitable, as she says, but also she says there are loads of other good things, and she wanted to support other parents. Being her parent facing a challenge herself, she wanted to support other parents as well, and she worried about the children's progress entirely depending on professionals only. So only depending on professionals, that was not right. Even parents have to do their part. And so she took the step forward, and she began to read articles about special needs children or special children. She did courses on autism to understand their sensory and behavior issues. And she became an active member of NGOs that supported kids and parents who have either autism or any special needs. Now she has become herself a great professional, a special educator, and a psychologist as well. During this journey, she loves to be transparent in providing the support to practice all good things and improve the lives of people, the therapies in day-to-day life. She would like to help the parents to enable their children to grow in a better way. She takes this opportunity to be the proud mom of Tufan, the proud mom of Arya and Aditya as well, the proud mom of these two children, focusing mainly on Arya, who has autism, as he is the one who made her who she is today. And she says, Tufan has taught her the best values of life. She has become who she is, strong and ready to face the world, no matter what challenge. All this she has derived from that little innocent child, Arya Tufan, and of course her entire loving family. She loves to show sympathy and forgive everyone, no matter what. Unconditional love, that is, humanity at its highest. Support anyone without being judgmental. And this is one of the things that we all should learn, including me. Never be judgmental, no matter what. And during this life journey, she has earned many beautiful friends. Many beautiful souls have connected with her, has inspired her to be calm, to be productive, to be caring, to be cheerful, to be assertive, to have that beautiful smile on her face with the lovely dimples. I love that. And to be ready for unexpected situations and connect with positivity. She says all these experiences in her life till date are all unique. And friends, she says, this is what makes you different. And if you're different, this is what makes you beautiful. Accept and live every moment. Autism is beautiful when you accept and flourish each moment. Embrace it as if you had been chosen for it. And here is a chosen mother, not only to her own child, but she is a mother, I guess, a guardian angel to all the other parents and their children as well. Hello, ma'am, and welcome to the session.
It was a lovely introduction. It was very well done.
Thank you, dear. And actually, you have given such a lot of your time and effort, not only for your child. The thing is, you could not see the pain of other parents. There lies your beauty.
True, true.
It enhances
when I
your
was
beauty.
going through many situations, no one was there to help me or guide me. There were a lot of questions. Why is it happening to me? As a mother, you would always try to find what is the reason behind it and what has to be done to help the child. But there is no answers. No one is transparent and they are not ready to share it to others. So from the beginning, it is not just for my child. I've always been taught like I have to be there for other moms. If whatever I know, I could just spread it to others. If anybody could be helpful to take those thoughts, that would be a best thing that I could do. That was from the beginning I had it.
I love the way that you said, it's not only for me and Arya, it is for the many Aryas out there, for many mothers like me out there, for many Jayantis and Aryas out there. Not to give up hope. And yes, you have angels even on earth, but of course without wings, and they have beautiful souls and beautiful minds. Wonderful, dear. Dear ma'am, that's really nice. How would you define yourself? Who is the real Jayanti?
Real Jayanti. A friendly person. The way I learned values from Arya, I don't know, whatever education I be, whatever people I be with, I don't think those values will be incorporated to me. So I think I'm ready to guide people who are in need. Very transparent. Whatever I know, I want to share it to others and try to be accepting each one, not only special child. Every person is acting in a different way. but there is something happening behind them to act that way. So that's what I said, non-judgmental. That's what I am. So I'm really happy that I was not like this before. So I could see the change. Every woman has a change before marriage, after being a mom. So now is what I think this is the birth, that is the purpose for me. Everybody has a purpose. So I believe that this, I've learned that purpose. So far, I was into different genres like all other women, a daughter, a wife, a mom. But now I'm the real Jayanthi where I really enjoy doing whatever I do.
Yes, dear. Yes, you found your mission in life, and I guess Arya is the main one who has led you there.
Yes, it is. Yes.
That's wonderful, dear. That's really great to know, to find the cause that you are alive on this earth. Apart from being a daughter, a friend, a mom, a wife, a mother, there's a greater mission that you know that, yes, I have to give my best, not only within my family, even outside my family, come out of my shell and help others and be non-judgmental. I love this, non-judgmental. And I really love the fact you said, I was not like this before, but now I have really changed a lot after becoming a mother. That has changed me. And in fact, all of us have changed after becoming moms. Right, dear?
True, true,
Very true.
true.
Yes, dear. Dear ma'am, like if I could ask you, I guess I believe I know the answer, but yet I even our guests and the virtual audience also might know the answer to this, but yet we will ask you to see if there is any difference in that. What inspired you, or who is your inspiration to be who you are today? To me, I guess it's Arya. If at all, if it's Arya and somebody else as well, you could just go ahead.
It's just not Arya, the support which you get from your family. That is truly like they just said, we don't know what's happening to the child, and you are also not knowing it, but you are ready to face it. You are getting down and getting to know, like, no, I've seen like parents sitting outside the therapy centers and just sending inside the children. They think the child will outcome with a lot of development. They just sit outside and speak to each other. But after a long time, they think that the professionals are the ones who are working with the child, and they are not seeing the progress at all. So every parent has to be a little speech therapist, a little OT therapist, a little everything. So they have to learn so much. So I feel that inspiration is not only Arya. Through Arya, they are very beautiful souls who were transparent and letting us know that this is what is. You can try all these options for your child. So many professions, they do closed doors therapy, and they just don't want to share their kind of approach to the children. So I am blessed that the tutor who was coordinated for me for a special education course, or when I went for a psychology education, the therapist or the coordinator, everybody came down to me and explained to me, because I need to work on it. It was not just a course to be done and a certificate to be shown, not to be done for the name which is being written after my name. It is, I have to be visible to all other clients who have been there for us. So the inspiration is because they've been sharing it to me. Those people, there are so many to say. So much is coming into my mind, because the OT therapist, the speech therapist, whoever it is, if I go and sit with them and explain them, I need to learn. I need to know what's happening to my child. Just because you're a professional, you are handling him so very well. But when I get him back to my home, I am not able to do that. So where is that lack? That has to be done. So those professionals who have been helping me till date, still I'm learning. So those people are the inspiration, and I try whenever there is some issues or something which I am not able to handle, to Arya or any other mom who tries and calls me and asks, I will go back to those professionals. They are ready to share. So I am happy that they are there in my journey. So I am here because of Arya, but those thoughts, those who have been guiding me, they're all, I'm very blessed they are there with me.
What a way to give a tribute to all of them, ma'am. As I said, We believe it is Arya, but you say, yes, it is Arya and others as well. Many of them who have touched your life, and they created magic. And now you're creating that magic in the lives of others, spreading, and you're becoming an inspiration to others. Like how you have felt that somebody has inspired you, your family, your friends, and all the beautiful people around you. In the same way, you are inspiring others as well. Many of the mothers give up on that child.
Yes,
Many of them.
yes.
They
I have
abandon
seen
them as
many.
well. And so you're one strong mother. Yes, a great inspiration. Hats off to you,
Thank you.
and to the people who've been with you and guiding you, and you guiding them and others as well. Super.
Thank you.
Dear ma'am. Yes, dear. Now, as we all know, we are facing a lot of stress and challenges in our everyday life, all of us.
Yes.
Whether with the normal child or the child with autism or special needs or a child with disability. When we face a lot of challenges, we have to overcome them in our own way. What was your technique, or what is your technique, how you overcome and manage the everyday challenges or stress of life?
Everyday challenges is there. Now also it is there. But I have my own me time. Usually it is family, it is your profession, but I practice yoga. I meditate almost every day. And when I am there for somebody else, if the same situation which I have encountered and I face those, so I have some experiences, and if some other mom is trying to reach me and I'm able to help them or guide them, that itself is giving me one beautiful feeling which makes you through these stresses. So these stresses are good for me. I have faced it alone, but I've faced it and I've learned it. So that I have it and I'm sharing it to others. So the stress buster would be my friends' time, who are not only there in the special world, they are the schoolmates, because I've been brought up in Chennai. So the ones who have seen me in school and college or my initial IT jobs, now they see me a different Jayanthi, as an inspiring and a strong person. I was not like that. I was a childish, friendly person. So when they could see me like that, when there is a stress or weekly once, I make sure I go to them. I spend time away from this special world also. That is also pulling you down again and again. Too much of special talks, too much of special children, too much of guidance to special parents also feel you are in that, what do you say, you in the bubble of some stress or negativity. So when you go out, that is what inclusion is. When I take Arya to the regular crowd, when I take Arya to a regular school, and I go to trips with my school friends and college friends with Arya, which none other special moms try also. They feel shy. They think something might happen, something judge them. There'll be always one thought whether I should be with my child alone only. They go along with the child for the comfort zone of the child. So my stress buster is my friends first and the family support. They just say, okay, you need a break, go for a trip. Alone I go, and my children are taken care by my husband. So I'm blessed with that. So that is being done.
Thank you, ma'am, for sharing that, because yes, as they say, when you're traveling in an aeroplane, the oxygen mask, first you wear it and then save others. Yes, and if Jayanthi ma'am is fine, then everything is fine around her in her family, and as well as she could contribute to the society. And I really like to applaud and congratulate all your friends as well for giving you that space and accepting you, giving you the time of your life to enjoy yourself and to just shift your focus from the regular work that you do onto yourself, and to give yourself some importance, to love yourself, to, yes. And I appreciate your family also. As you said, my husband takes care of my children and I go on a solo trip as well. That's wonderful. Yes, dear. It's a blessing. That's wonderful. And we love that you continue this beautiful journey the way it is. It's really nice. And of course, when we deal with lots of, people with special needs, or maybe people in pain and grief, that somehow rubs on us. It's like it enters into our being. And when we put our head down to sleep, that works on our mind. It may not be directly connected to us, but yet there is some type of a connection. So it's good to change our environment for some time and spend time. That's really nice. I really like the way. And it's very healthy. And it is for all the moms out there. You too could do that. And ma'am, I really love this. As you said, you even take Arya on certain occasions and go out with him and introduce him to the space outside, to the outer world. Whereas other
Yes.
moms are shy maybe or hesitant to go ahead. Yes, I'm proud of you because as I said, no, you really make the world special and you're an inspiration. Like other moms too should do it. Let the world be inclusive as you. Let them also know. Yes, dear. Perfect. Yes, to be mom is really a blessing. And to be the mom of a special needs child, that's really
Yes,
you're
it
chosen by God.
is.
The chosen one,
It is.
as you.
Chosen.
Yes. Dear ma'am, any book that gives you inspiration?
Frankly speaking, I'm not a person who sits. As you know, Arya is Tufan. So I am the mom of Tufan. So I can't sit in one place and uh, read a book. It's like that for me. So sitting in an online chat for 1 hour, it is not at all easy for me because every time he needs some energy to be done to him. Now, at present, Arya is in a swimming class. So he has to be occupied completely, dedicated to him. So whenever he is in a school, that is where I work. So books, I have never sat down, like I bought many books, frankly speaking. I wanted to get inspired, but 2 or 3 pages only I was able to sit. I'm not an online person also. Watching videos for a long time, that is also not possible because I had to sit for that. So what happens, the children will always, for example, he sees me completely, whoever I am. What I said is, when I am happy, the child is happy. When I accept everybody, the child is also accepting. So whatever I am is what Arya is, because he is looking at to me. So in that case, I am a person who never sits with the books. So that person, he is the one who also can't sit with the books. So it's like that. So I've never read some book so that I can get inspired of seeing it and doing it.
Yes, dear. Thank you for sharing, ma'am. Thank you. Thanks. Dear ma'am, how would you love to be remembered in this world? And why do you think people should remember Jayanthi Anand?
Jayanthi Anand should be a person who had shown paths to them when they are into distress, stress, confusion, not confident. When they see my status, most of my women friends, they just say, I am living through you. They want to be like me, but due to their family situations or something else, they're happy for it. They are not jealous at all. After seeing my way of living, they some way see themselves in me. So I'm happy showing it off to them, and they one day will also follow me. So I will be remembered like that, to be followed.
Yes, leaving a beautiful legacy, right?
Yes, yes.
An inspiration. Beautiful, ma'am. Dear ma'am, as you said that you go out on solo trips on a few occasions, your favorite destination where you chill out and come back again to continue with your beautiful work?
Usually it is nature bonded. It should be a falls. It should be a ride on a boat related to the water. Any place. And again, place is not the matter. People to whom I am with. That is the one which is. So anywhere, just to a restaurant to Mahabalipuram with my friends on a beach shore is fine to me. So there is no big, big dreams or big, big places to show. People around with me, any place where there is water around, towards nature and green places. That's what we find.
Yes, dear. Yes, water is very therapeutic, right? Yes.
Yes, it is.
And nature too heals. Yes, dear. Dear ma'am.
I've been to Polachi with my friends. I've been to Polachi, I've been to Erkard, I've been to Kerala. These places, if you relate, I would have been inside a falls. I've been inside a drive with all the greens, coffee estates, tea estates. Enjoy the songs with the friends and have a chill, relaxing time.
That's so nice. That's really very nice. And we wish you have many more, ma'am. And if possible, we too could join you once and have a nice time.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, dear.
Always you can join me.
Yes, dear. Dear ma'am, is there any movie, or do you think the producers and the directors of today's world, of either Bollywood or maybe you can say Collywood, all of these the film producers, are they giving focus on the need to project reality in their films? Because most of the films have something which is not real. I think maybe 80% will not be real, 20% reality is shown. It's not the other way around.
Yes.
There are very few
Yes.
films which concentrate on truth, reality, when they portray any other story or the lives of any individual. Do you remember any movie that has been doing its best in portraying reality to the masses?
Haridas was one movie. That movie was telling about autism, but again, outside world of autism, they will not understand. The one who go through the pain will really understand that movie. So many things, how much ever the movie is going to be saying it, again, the outside world, when they get to it, like the pain, if it's the pain is the one who's having the pain will only understand. So that is what it is. So it is just the awareness. Oh, out of 100, maybe 20 or 30 will be, again, it is sympathy, not empathy at all. How much ever the producers or the film directors try to exhibit the realistic features, but the ones who are going through only will understand. The others, just the awareness is being done. So I think it can't be done on a movie. How much ever they're going to exhibit it, even though if it's a parent who's been doing a movie, that also, there is so much in 2.5 hours. One particular emotion also you won't be able to exhibit. But good, they are trying. I like everywhere there is a start, right? Somewhere somebody has to start. So start is there. We are all happy because the previous generation, this awareness was also not there. I am sitting and speaking to you is the biggest awareness. Somewhere the mom is not shy and proud of the child. Every birthday, they think, okay, my child is growing up. What am I supposed to do with my child after me? All those thoughts are going on to every parent. But live the life which is now. Think about it. But we are on the way. We are joining hands with NGOs. We are doing so many things now itself so that after us, what is happening? So this genre, realistic features in movies, I am happy they are doing it. It's a good start, but they have to go for a long way. They have to go a long way.
Yes, dear. Thank you for being very positive. The way you explained all of that really made sense. Yes. And we would love all the producers and directors out there, the actors and actresses, to take part in those films that concentrates on reality, concentrates on the real aspects of the pain that we endure. And especially if it's, in an inclusive society where you say inclusion should be there. Such movies should be produced than the movies with lots of violence, unnecessary violence. I feel that. So yes. Thank you, ma'am, for sharing. And as you said, yes, it is progressing, and that is beautiful, creating awareness. And today, also, you're sharing your time with us, creating awareness on how a mom should be strong, how her family should be strong, and accepting of a child who either has autism or maybe any other disability. That's really nice, ma'am. Thank you very much. Ma'am, what is that one thing that you love about yourself? This is Jayanthi, and I love my own self. I admire myself. This is my inner core quality and strength.
How much ever dull I am, I don't show it on my face. Every day there is a lot of hindrance, a lot of difficulties. The same thing which the other friends of mine are encountering, but I'm taking one step ahead and not showing it off. That itself is saying that I'm accepting it and ready to face it. So that's what I am.
Yes, we could see that beautiful smile always, no matter what. Even if it's a painful situation, there is a smile on your face. You're enduring it with a smile. Yes. And then you said not to be worried about the future. concentrate on the present, connect with NGOs, and after me, then what about my child? It's, every mother, either a normal child, a child with autism, or with every mother, every parent, in fact, has this thought, what after me, what will happen to my child? So yes, dear, the world is a beautiful place. We have many people out there to lead, to guide, and to support one another. Yes, dear. So let's go on a very positive note. Dear ma'am, in case you win a big lottery, imagine you won a big jackpot. How are you going to use it?
There are many NGOs who are having the vision of what I said was what was after us, what will happen after me to my child. The so-called normal child will learn the values, they will go for a job, they can be independent. How much ever I say my child is independent, but there is one phase where without me, what will he become? We are on the stage. So there are many foundations who we are all working on. So where the funding is little lesser and the way they think these children to be occupied themselves in an inclusive society. They have a gated community. They have all the therapies inside the community, all the facilities. So I would just donate it to them. That's what I would do. Not only for my child, there are so many children. And there again, the parents who are thinking of those services. So if it is a parent come professional like me, who knows where I should be a teacher and where I should be a mom. So where there is, you should be strict, firm, as well as love. Both of them should be there. So those kind of like-minded people are there who are working out. If it's going to be a lottery, that would be the money I would give it to them.
Yes, dear. I love the way you put it. A parent and a professional, the double P, the P square. Parent and a professional at the same time. Wonderful. I love the way your thought goes as to, sharing it with the others, to the NGOs. As you say, there is a gated community. The therapies go on inside. They are protected. Even if we are not there, our children are protected. There are people, trustworthy people, where our children could survive in this harsh world. Yes, dear. Dear ma'am, what about sports and games? Like you say Arya's gone for a swim now. He's in the swimming class. Not for a swim, in the swimming class, like for a swimming class. What about you? Did you ever take part in sports and games?
I am an athletic person only. I love to play. Now also I play with my sons. So I love to play any outdoor game. As I said, I can't sit. So carom, chess and all, I won't be able to sit. But anything which is outdoor, uh, every day, almost weekends, it would be like we play shuttle. And I have I've run marathons. I have gone to the cyclothons. So any active thing which is I am into it. So I love to play. And especially for these kids, whatever therapy they go, all the parents feel that a speech therapy or an occupational therapy, there are so many therapies every streets nowadays, but the child has to play. Now I am 44, still I like to play. The play is the one which is going to develop the brain as well as the hormones of happiness, which nothing will give it to the child. So when end of the day, the child will go all to the classes, sleep again morning school. That's what is happening because the development is needed. But the child has to be a child. So I become a child when I play anything. So any outdoor go, I like to play.
Excellent, ma'am. A beautiful explanation to that question. The inner child in you is alive. And yes, that brings out the best. You remain healthy, you remain smiling, and you are ready to face the world. If the inner child in us dies, then we are in in a state of chaos. So let the inner child be alive, enjoy life with all the trials and tribulations. Great, ma'am. And I like the way you said, I love to play with my children and mostly outdoor games, and that's really wonderful. Dear ma'am, I would like you to go down memory lane now and remember any childhood incident of yours. Were you the naughty one, quiet one, shy one, talkative? Any incident like connecting to these aspects, either in school or at home?
I'm friendly actually.
Any
Sports
incident?
only.
Any incident connected like? a small incident, a memorable one, which is evergreen in your mind.
Nothing much particular as such. During college, we used to bunk college and we used to go to movies together. The whole department went to the movies. I was in electronic science department, and only I think it's in women's college, and it's just 12 or 13 of us. So all 13 of us bunked the college that day, and we went for one Hrithik Roshan movie. Still, we remember that because the next day when the department head said, like, one person is off is fine, how the whole college is gone. And we had been telling them a lot of stories, and he escaped also.
Escaped
So
also.
that is
Very nice.
real fun. That was real fun. The women's power was there that time.
And
So that's what
unity
I could
among the
think.
women also, that unity should be there, right? And the unity was there at that moment.
True,
Yes.
it was.
May I know the name of the movie, as you said, Hrithik Roshan?
Hrithik Roshan's the first movie. I don't remember much.
Kaho Na
The
Pyar Hai?
first movie. Kaho Na Pyar Hai. Yes. We were all in saris and in a Tamil Chennai theater, we are going in. So we will be in odd ones out. But we enjoyed that movie.
Was it in
Kaho Na
Hindi
Pyar.
or in Tamil? Did they
It
dub it
was in Hindi. It was in Hindi.
Oh, great. That's nice. And why I've taken a little more interest in that, because Hrithik Roshan is even my favorite hero. That movie also has inspired me. Like, I love it. It was something unique and innocent. It was very nice. Something different. Yes, dear. So then you were able to understand even Hindi?
Yes. Yes, because I studied in CBSE, so my second language was Hindi. And most of my friends knew Hindi.
So you were the ones who bunked the college and went, all of you.
Yeah, I was the leader.
Okay, you were the leader. That's really nice. Yes, dear. Thank you for sharing, ma'am. Thank you very much. Dear ma'am, any of your school incidents you remember apart from the college, in the school or at home?
I don't think so. Think so. School is like, I was a typical school. Discipline, whatever they want, I do it and come. So after college only, I think I did something which it was little good for myself. I did. It was like parents, teacher, whatever the teacher wants, I'll do. Whatever the parent want, I'll do. That's what I was till school. Maybe
Yes.
college is the first thing. That's what when you asked, I couldn't think of anything else and straight away jumped into college.
Yes, dear. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. And I could form a visual picture in my mind. Like I could recreate that, all of you entering into the theater like that and sitting down with the saris, enjoying the movie. I could just recreate that in my mind when you were sharing. Yes, dear. Ma'am, what type of a change you would like to see in this world? Which area in the world requires a drastic change?
As I said, non-judgmental. There are many, everybody is going through something or other in every single day. So a person is angry in a street. So you have to understand something is being happening to him. That's why he's angry. So you need not exactly reciprocate him with the same emotion what he is into. So when you stay on a street, one person will be on a traffic road, one person will be yelling, the other person at least can be soft, can go ahead for solving the problem instead of making a hangama and everybody on the road get hazards and they are sitting on the road on the block. So one small incident is like that. So every single day, when one person is into a different emotion, the other person should understand it is something is happening behind him. That's why he is. He's not like that, but he is now. So that emotion has to be there. That's what non-judgmental and acceptance of the human being's character. Because as psychologists, when we practice, we find that when they come and speak to you, even before I give an advice to them or give a solution, they themselves get the solution because there is nobody to speak to them now. Nobody is there to listen to them. So that's the main thing. They keep thinking about the same issues and they're not ready to share. If you share, also, no one is there to listen to them unjudgmentally. If nobody is there to listen, then the stress is going to be more, and what they think is right is what they are replicating it. So they are not knowing whether it's right or wrong because they don't have anybody to listen to them or to share. So that's why psychology has become very high nowadays. So many people are coming to us for small issues, because in the same thing which you would have done before generations, my parents or any family issues, they solve it together, they speak out. But now no one is ready to listen first. If they are listening also, they judgmentally, okay, this is what has been happened. So in the society, the happening is humanity that has to be developed, not only to your own family, to a stranger too. Peace that will lead us to peace and avoid violence. So give paths for humanity. That's what I would say.
Yes, dear. Humanity is the greatest religion, as we have always said, and love is the universal language. Let's keep up to that. And yes, International Fab Talks also believes in this. Be non-judgmental and accept this. You never know. Today is your good day. Tomorrow it may be your bad day too. Or if it's a bad day today, tomorrow it may be a good day for you. Yes, dear. Dear ma'am, on this beautiful journey called life, how many best friends have stood by you? Would you like to name a few of them?
There are many. There are many. Because I am in a locality where my school was there. So all are neighbors now. They are the school friends are neighbors to me. So naming would be like, if I name one, the other one will ask me, why didn't you name me? So it's like that. So for me, it is Hema, Sailesh, the neighbors only I'm telling. Uh, who else? Like all my schoolmates, college mates who are abroad, when they come down to Chennai, they plan one day to just meet. And I'll be the head of them. I'll be the one who will say, everybody is around here in Chennai only, but we don't meet because we're all into all journey. But one US friend who's from college, if she comes, she'll put on a WhatsApp and say, Jayanthi, we have to start. So I'll be the one who will make sure all of them together meet. So I would say, like, yearly once I meet my college mates, yearly once I meet my IT friends who I was working before marriage. So now it would be like Sailesh, Hema, Priya. They are friends who are neighbors. So every weekend I spend time with them. So I'm getting those names only now.
Yes, dear. If you have missed out anybody's name, we send a lot of love from the International Fab Talks. If ma'am has left out any name, you're all included, because we have a short span of time to share all of this. Everyone who has been inspiring ma'am has been a part of her growth and journey. Thank you so much for being in her life. And today you spread that positivity on the International Fab Talks too. What you have given her, that fragrance is here with us. She has that lovely, bubbly nature. And I love this. I led it. I did it. I love that I led the team. Even this, when you bunked the college also, you said, I have taken the initiative, right? I like that. So yes.
Somebody needed that person. From the beginning, everybody had it in them. But somebody has to step in front. Yes. Let's see. We will see to it. We'll face it. That has to be there. So when I look back, oh, I have done all this before. Just because I'm not a special mom, before itself I've done. That I didn't know. Now only I'm getting to know it.
Yes. That's really nice. Thank you for sharing all of that. Thank you, ma'am. And lots of love to all the friends and relatives of our special celebrity. She is Miss Jayanthi Anand, Jayanthi Money also, with lots of love. And today she shares her space with us, her life experiences as to how you could be a great mom too, a great individual. Dear ma'am, how would you try to answer this? Is Jayanthi ma'am, I call you as Jayanthi now. Is Jayanthi a smart mom, or is Jayanthi a hardworking mom? Where do you fit into?
I would say it's hardworking mom. I am not smart. Hardworking. Hardworking.
Yes, dear. That's really nice. So, ma'am, and when you're dealing with your child, when you're dealing with Arya, so what type of, is it hard work or smart work you have to put in to make him understand and get to know things? I mean, professionally, you say, no, you're a parent and a professional as well. So how do you combine the smart and hard work and try to make the child understand, or the clients who come to you?
So it's the practice. It's always anything which you keep practicing only. Initially, I was also for special children, a lot of patience, a lot of hope, lot of repeated things you have to do. If it is for a so-called normal child, a phonics can be done within 2 sessions. For these children, it will be 100 sessions. So you should be very patient. You should not expect the result immediately. So we just do it, we just guide it, but we should not expect the result. If we keep on doing it, one day it happens. It had happened. So counseling or any special education services, we are getting upgraded ourselves. So it's an ocean. How much ever we do these courses, something else comes up. So we are on the way of getting empowered ourselves by getting into all these workshops. So as a human being, we have a lot of things which has to be done in a regular lifestyle daily basis. But to be creative, to be patient enough, to be a good listener, you yourself have to follow some few rules and regulations to yourself, then only you can be like that. So practicing hard work as well as honesty will take into that creative thinking of guiding other people or teaching children. Both. As a psychologist, guiding other people is also not easy. At the same time, as a special educator, every single child is different. So one technique for one child will not at all work with the other child. So you have to believe in God, think positively, and keep practicing. If you find it's not going to that point, just stop and try the other one. Be ready to think the creativity and change the channel. Priority the goals. We might have started something there, but in between the child would say, no, this is not it is. So as a special educator, I am not the one who's teaching the child. He is teaching me that this is not the right way. You have to teach me somewhere else. So I learn a lot of things from them and I guide them. It is not teaching, it's guiding them with their own accepting me. They have to accept me first. Then only I can guide them. So these and all through practice and my own positive vibes can only happen.
Yes, dear. Thank you, ma'am, for sharing all of that. It was a beautiful sharing and an informative one as well. A mentor, a guide, and above all, an angel too. Yes, dear. Dear ma'am, what brings a smile to your face? You already have a beautiful smile. I've seen most of your photos. I've seen like you for the past few days. I've been in connection with you, bonding with you. There's a beautiful smile on your face. But what really brings that smile on your face? When do you feel that real, genuine smile coming out?
Connecting with people, that's what it is. I'm a social person. So maybe I get attracted very easily. Maybe the dimple. So none of the one like maybe or 5-10 minutes, if they could see me, they've given me an eye contact, they don't forget me. So in that case, I should be smiling, right? So that I would have been smiling. So that's why they connect to me. Somewhere after 2 or 3 years, I meet them in a swimathon, I meet them in a cyclothon. Not every day we are meeting. We are not connected at all. Last year you came, no ma'am. That thing will make you smirk. So that is because I'm smiling. And my dimple is visible.
Yes.
So the inner me is there in my smile.
Yes, dear. I love that and continue with that, ma'am. It really looks nice. And I love the cute dimples. It looks very cute.
Thank you.
Yes, dear. Dear ma'am, any weakness?
Weakness. I'm very sensitive, get attached, very emotional. Anything which is even the clients or any parent, if they ponder their own emotions and painful thoughts, though I heal them, it get into me very easily because I'm an empathic person. I I don't see them as an outer person. I take it in, I put it on my shoes and try. If I am them, what would I do? If it is Jayanthi, I know this is what I will do. But that person who's not got the support which I have got now, what would I do? So that is where I think I am weak and I might go down for 2 days. But again, it's again Jayanthi, I had to come back. So thank God I have my own strength of getting out of it on daily basis.
As you've mentioned strength, ma'am, from where do you derive your strength? When you're low, as you say, I may take a day or two to bounce back. When you bounce back again, from where do you derive that energy to bounce back again?
I'm not able to give you as words from where it is happening. God. Gratitude to the God only, I would always say. I'm a religious person. So I meditate almost every day. I start my day or step out of my house after praying only. So maybe the prayer is the one which is telling me that this day is done. And I'm happy that so many things good had happened and so many bad things had happened. I was able to face everything. And at the end of the day, again, I pray and sleep. So maybe the prayer is the one which is letting me know that I am coming out of that and coming out to the regular thing. No one extraordinary different, somebody else is not telling me that. I myself is telling because I'm praying.
Yes, dear. Thank you, ma'am, for sharing. Thank you very much. And the Almighty above, if you really believe and trust in the Almighty, definitely He will work miracles in your life. Trust is everything. Hope that everything goes well in your life and my life too, all of us. As you say, yes, it's the Almighty who has been giving me the strength to continue my journey. Yes, when the whole world is against you, you have faith, you have hope, and trust. Trust the Lord. Trust the universal power. Dear ma'am, is there anything that scares you? Bayam.
Scaring is there. Not of people or any animal or something like that. Will I be like them sometimes? There are situations when I speak to some people, I heal them or they think that, okay, today is a good day because if I would have opened it to somebody else, they would have misguided me. You thought it in a different way. But after some time, why didn't I think like them? This and all I keep thinking about. So that scares me. I am fortunate enough. I am blessed that I am thinking in a different way. But those people who come to me, when I see them, what would I'm scared whether I would have been like them also. But I am not like them. So that I have seen and I learn things. What to not to be like this is what I will also be after some time. But I should not. I learn from them also. So that fear is always there because everybody when they say all those emotions I have also been that but I have not thought that or I've crossed it. Maybe it's God's grace or the people around me had made it. So that fear is always any day lucky day will not be there or what I would have that fear action.
Yes, dear. I get that, ma'am. Yes, dear. Dear ma'am, do you get angry? And if yes, when?
Pardon me?
Do you get angry? And if yes, when? Kom varuma ungalku kom varuma. Correct? Yes.
Angry, not much to be frankly. ரொம்ப கோவம் வராது. கோவம் வந்தா I go to clean. I clean. So I stress out that. So I don't want it to be like as I preach, I should not hurt anybody. So verbally, I can't let out my anger. If I am angry, I will go to my any cleaning thing, any house, I'll just put all the books down, clean it. So when kids come near me, oh, Amma is hungry. So she's cleaning with all the work done, she's suddenly cleaning one big bookshelf, means she's angry. So whoever it is with my kids or family or outside, anything, I show it to the cleaning because that power will go to the cleaning and the house will be clean. Again, that's going to a positive thing and not a negative one and not letting it out.
Yes, dear. So this is a takeaway for me. And next time, even if I get my head off, or if I'm short-tempered, I could also do that. Yes, dear. To shift the anger, the focus of anger onto something else, into positive energy, dusting, cleaning, and keeping the place neat. Yes, dear ma'am. Dear ma'am, is there a beautiful message now from you, which you would love to share with all of us? Any message, either for the society or for the moms who have children with special needs, or for the general public?
My message to the special parents would be, you are chosen. When you are said this, you think, I was also angry that when somebody say, how can you say chosen? So many things are happening. Why am I? Why should I be the one who has to be in a place where I am not aware of what I am doing? No one is there to guide me what to be done. Every day there is a new learning, but why should I learn when everybody else is happy without into these all these small things also? It's a learning for us. So but end of the day, you're chosen. Something is there, is a purpose for every human being, every life. So learn that purpose, understand it, and have hope in God that iduvum kadandu pogum. That's what I would say to all my parents. Have hope. And the regular so-called society, inclusion is the main thing which is happening. Frankly, it's happening everywhere. But when you see a child who is having a meltdown or something is happening, don't pinpoint the mother. Don't try to help them also. Just ignore them. The mother knows how to handle the child. So don't get inside them and give them advice saying that, why did you get him outside? You have this kind of emotions to a child. Why are you getting into these places? So don't give any negative thoughts to those mother, because she is also coming out with a child with a lot of things in her mind. But if something happens, try to help the mother and not the child. Go near the mother and ask, what can I do to you? Because you don't know the child. So you have to ask her whether she has to be prepared to take him outside of their place, or anything can be helped to the mother. That would be fine. And don't direct them that why did you take them out and all those stuff. So be inclusive to these children. And inclusion is happening everywhere now, but accept them the way they are.
Yes, dear. A beautiful message indeed, ma'am. A beautiful one. I really love the way you shared all of that. Yes, it makes a lot of sense to be to have an inclusive society, and especially concentrate on the mom, enable her to take care of the child. Don't directly go and put yourself in that space. Respect the mother and the child, because the mother knows more better than others as to what is the need of the child and what's happening to the child at that given moment. Yes, dear. That's really nice. Dear ma'am, your favorite color? Which color gives you peace?
Black.
Reason?
Black, I don't know. I would love to wear a lot of black dresses. So maybe that's the reason. Whenever I go to a shop, I buy one black or what. Something makes me feel comfortable. That's what it is. Black.
Yes, dear. When you were in school, ma'am, your favorite subject?
Science. It was biology, most probably.
Yes, dear. So physics, chemistry, and biology. Is it biology?
Yes, biology.
And if you ask me to, it is biology, because I hated physics like anything. Nothing went in my head. Only the first chapter I remember in 10th class, magnetism.
No, because biology is life, right? Maybe from
Seriously.
the beginning, we were into that anatomy, and we were into that plants, animals. Now, also, if I teach science, I would be really happy. English, I teach, but since science is realistic, right? You can make the child think, relate to the world. Education should be like that, not algebra or not grammar, which is they're not past, present tense, and all the stuff. Whatever they teach, they are not going to use it. The local, beautiful language of speaking to one person is just the vocabulary. So English also I don't like, but science, you can speak about water, you can speak about air. So when I speak or teach science itself, I feel I am teaching a thing which the child can relate to, not by heart. Because it is, they are seeing it outside and they can think and write an answer for it and not by heart and do it. So maybe science is the one which.
I passed my 10th class maybe because of biology. I was very bad in physics. You see, chemistry was okay, but physics, that was the dreaded subject till date. And if anyone talk about physics, that oh, I have completed my MSc in physics or my PhD in physics, whatever it could be, I'll be just wondering how sharp their brain might have been or how sharp it is. Yeah.
True.
So then, as you said, biology, then I get to remember that I passed my 10th just because of biology. I think I'm able to be to clear
Okay.
a 10th class. Otherwise, I would have flunked and I would have sat down there. Yes, dear. Let's go ahead. Yeah, a beautiful memory to bring back again, to think and to share that
So
with you.
sweet, so sweet.
Dear ma'am, you would like to share a nice proverb with us, ma'am? A quote or a
Proverb?
Yes, dear.
Suddenly a
Tamil
proverb.
or in English? In
That's
Tamil or
what I
in
said. இதுவும் கடந்து போகும்.
This
That's
too
what
shall
I would
pass.
say.
இதுவும் கடவும், what is it? இதுவும்
Everything will pass. Everything has a face. It will pass.
Would you help me to get it in Tamil correctly? இதுவும் கடந்து
இதுவும்
போகும்.
கடந்து போகும்.
இதுவும் கடந்து போகும். That's really nice. This too shall pass. Whoever are facing any problems out there, my dear friends, this too shall pass. And there is light at the end of the tunnel. Excellent, dear. Dear ma'am, till date, you won so many awards, you accomplished so many feats, personally and professionally, as a mom, as an individual. Among all of this, what was that wow achievement?
Awards is because I'm recognized and everybody knows me and they think of me. For example, for this interview also, suddenly one ma'am is calling me out of blue moon. You have to attend this because you are the one who can speak out about this topic. So we are not in touch regular basis, but still they think of me. So awards is because the people who always see me wherever it is. If it's going to be a workshop, I'll be there. If it's going to be an NGO cycling event for these skills, I'll be there. Not one particular NGO. Wherever it is nearby, I'll try to jump in. So I don't think awards, anyone is not close to my heart, but chosen for the award, some people had taught me. That is the one which I feel really proud of. Suddenly somebody is thinking of me to that award. That person who is there for me to think my name, that is an award for me. So that situation, going and receiving an award from anybody is not the person. There it's been chosen. So I'm blessed and I'm happy about that.
Yes, dear. Thank you, ma'am, for sharing. That's really very nice. To think about the people in our lives who deserve to be recognized. Yes, that's it. Among all the achievements, which is your proudest, dear?
That's again a feeling. That's what I would say. Like if one particular consultant or a client who would have come for 1 hour and get a call, I would have not done much. I would have listened to her and I've told like whatever it is, come back to another setting. That night she will message me, today I'm sleeping because I met you today. That this has been happened to me a lot, not like one person, many people. They message me in the end of the night, say, I spoke to you today. I have the same things which you told is told by somebody also. But today I feel I'm connected and the way you spoke is into my mind. So I can sleep today. That line has been not for one person. Many people have done. So that is the one which I always said, okay, I've done justice to what that 1 hour which I've given to that person. So I'm happy about all those things.
Yes, dear. Perfect, ma'am. That's really excellent.
I can hear you.
Yes, dear. Ma'am, you'll not be able to see me because there's a power cut, as I earlier mentioned.
Okay.
Yes. Hopefully, we will get the current supply back again. But I'll conduct it through this method. Oh, is that fine, dear?
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, dear. As we were sharing about the proudest accomplishment, right?
Yes.
So that's done with that. And we go on with the next question, ma'am. Thank you for sharing your views on that as to what makes you feel proud, like how people consider your name whenever there is any award to be given. And to recognize you for the work that you have been doing for your family, for your child, and for the others as well. Dear ma'am, what about pets? Do you love pets? And if yes, do you have one at home?
Yeah, we have a pet. We have a lab at home. He's been here for 1 year. He's called Flash, but he's very friendly towards my husband and my eldest son, because most of the time I'm outdoor and I'm not able to pet him when he's needed. So my husband and the eldest son take care of him really well. It's a very friendly and very, very obedient pet. If I say sit means he'll sit. So that kind of a pet is there at home.
Is Flash around you?
No, he's not. He's gone to my in-laws' place now.
Yes, dear. That's really nice to share. And I love the name Flash. I really like the name.
Flash.
Yeah, it's very
Yes.
catchy. Yes, dear. Am I clearly visible on the screen?
Yeah, you are, but little blur.
Yes,
Little.
because the power has just come back again. We've
Yeah,
got
not like before. Before you
Yes.
were clear, somewhere the clarity is there, and again it's going, and its clarity is going.
It'll take another 5 minutes to get adjusted.
Okay, no worries,
Yes,
no
dear.
worries.
Dear ma'am, we go on with the next question. What if the Almighty or the universe gifted you a superpower and you were supposed to select the superpower of your choice? What superpower would you select?
It would be me. I don't know. I don't know. I don't ask actually. I always thank. I'm the one who always thank in my prayer. So anything powerful, I don't know. I'm not this second. I never thought like that happening. I'm happy with what I am having it. So already I'm chosen, and all the power is all been given on daily basis by Almighty till date. So let it be like this itself.
Yes, dear ma'am. How many languages are you conversant in?
I can speak English, Hindi, and Tamil. Hindi, not very much because I don't have people around to speak. But if I start speaking and find it is fine. But the three languages I can understand Malayalam.
Malayalam, Tamil, English, and Hindi.
Hindi, yeah.
If I would just put in a little request, would you oblige to sing a song for us? Your favorite song?
Oh my God. All of a sudden a song. Oh, I don't know. What would be? சின்ன சின்ன ஆசை சிறகடிக்க ஆசை முத்து முத்து ஆசை உதிர்ந்து with எனக்கு தெரியல actually I don't remember the lyrics now. It's a very old song.
You can just redo it once again. It's a favorite song of mine. Not it is a favorite. It is the favorite song of mine.
Oh,
And most
what
of
a
the celebrities
coincidence.
are
Many
sang.
things are very common to us. Lyrics, I'm not able to get it. That's what it is. சின்ன சின்ன ஆசை சிறகடிக்க ஆசை முத்து முத்து ஆசை I don't remember. I should have practiced more. I didn't know it would be a serious talk. It would be, I thought. Suddenly, if you could ask me a song, I couldn't get it.
Maybe you could take a minute or two and you could just check the lyrics and you can sing for us. You can take a minute.
I would do that. Very good opportunity. I would have loved to sing, but I was not expecting it. That's the main thing.
Yes, dear. Am I visible now clearly?
No. You are
Now?
fluctuating. Yeah, you are fluctuating. It's going
Yes,
and coming.
yes, dear. I hope I will be
Can I have a small break?
Yes, dear. Yes, dear ma'am. Over to you. We'd love to hear that beautiful song once again, please.
சின்ன சின்ன ஆசை சிறகடிக்கும் ஆசை முத்து முத்து ஆசை முடிந்து வைத்த ஆசை வெண்ணிலவை தொட்டு முத்தமிட ஆசை I don't know. It's gone now. வெண்ணிலவை தொட்டு முத்தமிட ஆசை என்னை இந்த பூமி சுற்றி வர ஆசை சின்ன சின்ன ஆசை சிறகடிக்கும் ஆசை முத்து முத்து ஆசை முடிந்து வைத்த ஆசை வெண்ணிலவை தொட்டு முத்தமிட ஆசை என்னை இந்த பூமி சுற்றி வர ஆசை சின்ன சின்ன ஆசை. I think that would do.
Yes, dear. Thank you very much, ma'am. You've done justice. And what I love about you is being a fighter, taking up the challenges. Yes, no matter what, I will do it. I will give it a try. And that's why I see that you have a very vast experience and exposure to the different things in life. It could be sports, it could be song, it could be work, it could be people. Yes. I love that personality. Yes. I didn't want you to give up on the song. So I said, yes, ma'am, you go ahead, try it out, try it out. And yes, yes, you did your very best. You gave it your all. Wonderful. And dear ma'am, the next question is like, do you think you're more of a listener or a speaker? Where do you feel that you are focused mostly on listening or speaking?
It depends upon the situation. I am a good listener when I'm a psychologist. I am a good speaker when I'm a motivational speaker. And I am a listener as well as a speaker when it is going to be with the children. Because with the children, they want to speak a lot. And the kids, the teachers are into on their own curriculum of finishing of these portions, correction. So they don't have time to listen to these children. So small, innocent talks. They would love to come and speak to the teacher, but the teacher will not have the energy to listen to them. So as a special educator, I would be a listener as well as a speaker. So it depends upon the situation.
Yes, dear. That's really very nice. Thank you, ma'am, for sharing. Thank you. Dear ma'am, I have a cup in my hand. How would you look at this cup? Half full or half empty?
Should be full.
Oh, great. That's really nice. It should be full. What a positive approach. Beautiful. And hats off to that beautiful thought of yours. It should be full. Having gratitude, that tells me that you have a lot of gratitude, right? Thankful for everything that you have and that you are and that you will be too in future. Yes, that's really nice. A beautiful way of looking at life. Dear ma'am, we'll become a little more serious here and we talk about a sensitive issue. There are several people out there in the world, mostly in India. I can't say, I would not focus only on India, across the world. We are unaware that we are in toxic situations with toxic people around us. It may be our friends, our family. It could be our parents. It could be our siblings. It could be our partner. It could be our children. That this is a toxic situation. How does one identify toxic situations? And yes, if after identifying, how are they supposed to come out? So first, we find it difficult to identify that, yes, this is a toxic zone. This is something not okay with me. It is not for me. I don't belong to such a toxic zone. And when they identify, how to come out. Two things for you. Would you like to share your thoughts?
When you are around toxic people, you will not be free. You will not be confident. You will not smile. You will not enjoy yourself. If there is no respect, 100% these will all happen. So, not in one or two instances. We have to give time because, as I say, every person go through a lot of things. So they are toxic because there is something happening behind them. Their born brought up, their way of situation around them has made them that person. So don't be judgmental in understanding them as toxic people. But again, don't get into them because you're not respected, you're not loved, you're not enjoying being with it. So that is your point of view. So don't exhibit it to others also, but you can avoid them. That would be the best thing, because preaching won't help. If you understand and if you find you are in a toxic situation or a toxic person is there where you're not comfortable, clearly try to tell them that I am not happy with it. I don't want to encourage you to see or speak things which is not making me comfortable. So please explain it and try to avoid situations to be with them. So suddenly if you tell them or advise them, they won't take it. But if you avoid, and if you are a person who's been there with them, not knowing that they are toxic people, avoiding them or stepping yourself to think about you and your happiness might change them also. So giving a little space, if you're really important to them, that toxic people can also heal this distance. So distance yourself from them and see what happens. That is not a solution, but you can try.
Yes, dear. Hats off to this beautiful answer. As you said, if you're in a toxic situation, you are not free to express your thoughts and views. You're not respected for who you are. It's always walking on eggshells when the person is in your zone over there. There are so many, all of these things. And you said, ma'am, try to avoid them, avoid much contact with them. It's not a solution, but yes, if you want peace of mind, you want things to work out in the right way, you distance yourself for some time and see if it works out. Yes, dear. Thank you, ma'am. I really love the way you put that. You put it in a very thoughtful way. You just didn't give out any answer like that came out. You know, you're very thoughtful and conscious of what you were sharing. Much appreciated.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. Dear ma'am, for the next, let's look at the future now. The next 50 years, what type of changes do you think could be there?
To the society?
In general, yes, into the society, to the entire planet, you could say. Or the existence of human beings.
I'm not getting you. What is
The
it?
existence of human beings, how would it be impacted in the next 50 years? What type of changes could be there that would impact the lives of all of us?
So I would say positive and negative equally is there. I would not preach that it's going to be this, that, and all. No. The plastics is all there everywhere. How much ever we speak about it, usage of plastics are there in everyday lifestyle. And that to that single-use plastics, not the one which we reuse. The one which you use only once and just throw it off. That is not being avoided. So when you see all those things, how much ever humanity or how much ever you speak, environment is not favoring you. You could see that floods coming around in the main city of Chennai. You can never think water coming inside T Nagar on the main area, because all the areas where it was water place that we have cultivated into a bigger apartments. So water is not knowing where to go and it is coming into the city. Exactly like how we see, that's what we are exploiting, how much ever we are westernized, how much ever we are modernized, we are exploiting the country or the mother earth with plastic, smoke, everything. So whatever it is, every modernization, there should be some divinity towards the nature. So towards whatever, if it's plastic usage, we have to find how to dispose those plastics. So the younger generation has to think about saving the planet. If they think and move towards it along their technology and along with their scientific modern thinking, world can be saved. But in this stretch, if this is the situation, I don't know, we'll be facing good and bad together, because when a disaster comes, only humanity comes. So I don't know, like humanity can show up only on a disaster. So do we have to have disasters at everywhere to show off the humanity? So we can avoid it or we can prevent by simple steps. which can be incorporated in the education system also. Because the newer generation are the one, the younger generation are the one who to think about it. So education should not be English, maths, science, not alone that. Valuing Mother Earth in daily basis. How are you going to save Earth? Save water, save air, whatever it is, save whatever the simple dustbin, you can't clear it into three bins. Everything is being dumped in one place. So small things is being incorporated to the students. 100% we can think a better world can happen, a peaceful world can happen. And again, violence is too much nowadays. Every single movie or anything which is violent is celebrated. That can be avoided. So the government can think about it and see what it is.
Yes, dear. Thank you for sharing all of that. Thank you for giving us an insight as to how the future could be if we don't take care of the present. Yes, dear. Dear ma'am, now we go into the past. Imagine you have a time machine in your hand, and at the click of a button, that would take you into the past, and there you have to relive somebody's life and come back again. Whose life you would love to relive and come back?
I'll come.
Dear ma'am, the next question comes up like this, connecting you with the past. We have to go deep down into the past and select somebody's life. Imagine there's a time machine in your hand, and you just have to click one of the buttons, and that would take you into the past. There you have to go and relive somebody's life. Whose life you would love to relive and come back again? Yes, dear.
I would love to relive Jayalalitha's lifestyle. I used to admire her, the way she stood up for herself and whole Tamilnadu as a chief minister, the way she spoke, the way she, how much ever difficulties or so many enemies were there around her face to face, not behind, it was face to face. But she was powerful, she was strong, So I would love to live her life a little bit, not the whole entire maybe, because there were so many things which no one would have been or encountered the way she encountered. So I would choose her.
Yes.
And I want to be me myself also, not to a big stretch. I want to be me again. So a little time I can go back and come back to me.
Yes. A beautiful way to express yourself like that, to learn the strength of our special celebrity today, that yes, she would love to relive the life of Amma, that is Jayalalitha, the former Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, a unique personality, a strong one. And as you said, lots of enemies around her. The known ones were around her, the unknown ones were uncountable. I guess you never know, right? But she gave her all to the state of Tamil Nadu, a person who speaks very well. She would speak very well also. When you listen to her interviews and all, very consciously, very politely, thoughtfully, she would speak. I've listened to many of her interviews. She inspires many people, including me too, and our special celebrity. She is Jayanthi Anand, a psychologist and a special educator. Dear ma'am, we'd like to go on to the next question. That is constructive criticism. How would you look at this?
Constructive criticism. You should hear it. You should know somewhere it is smoke. That's why the fire is. So somewhere it is. So you have to see, but you should not accept the way whatever they say. So you should understand where it is happening. Learn from what it is. Maybe you're not knowing what they're saying. So they're saying something which is not related to you also. Still, listen to it. If you acknowledge that, okay, this is what I am. Oh, maybe they are seeing me like that. So in what way they are seeing me, that you have to understand. Because it's a society. You can't be alone saying that I am and whatever I am, I will be. It's not like that. You have to be a people person wherever you are. So if it is a constructive criticism, listen to it, face it. If it is true, acknowledge it and change if you want. But if it is untrue, you can be yourself confident.
Yes, dear ma'am. Thank you for that beautiful answer. Much appreciated. What about forgiveness? I know the answer. I know what answer you're going to give me because I've already got to know you at the start. But still, I'll put this question to you. What is forgiveness to you? Do you forgive others easily or it takes some time?
I forgive very easily, very, very easily, because I don't judge, right? So something happens and I know it's wrong. I forgive, but I don't forget. I don't forget it. It will be there in my mind. I know this is a person who have done this. I forgive them just to have my own peace, not for them to understand that it is okay to do or okay to hurt about somebody, not to forgive them for whatever they did to me, but to move on. I should not have the grudge that that person has done so much to me, and that should not to be a pile of anger to me. So I forgive them for move on and to have peace for myself. So I forgive very easily, but I don't forget.
Same here, ma'am. Able to forgive, but unable to forget certain incidents and certain people who have caused not little harm, more than the required. Beyond our tolerance level. If somebody has hurt you, you just can't forget it and you can't forgive them. But yes, you have to forgive them to go ahead and live a beautiful life. Ma'am, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate yourself with regard to forgiving others? How many points would you score?
Out of 10, 8. I will just forgive.
And you ask me, it will be 5. I feel ashamed, but I'm telling it. I feel bad. I feel bad. But yes, I have to learn that to forgive. I forgive, but then I'm unable to forget. That's why I'm rating myself as 5. Even if I'm able to forget, maybe I can then say maybe 8 or 10. I'm unable to forget. And maybe, I don't know, it's a controversy now in my head. Yes, dear, you could
There
share.
were some situations where I've forgiven some people, and that gesture they didn't expect it from me. So that has changed them also. So forgiving has changed them also. So that has happened. So that's why I could move on from, maybe I was 5 beginning and now I'm 8, because that forgiveness has made them change and understand that they have done something wrong to me. So they have apologized to me just because I forgive them, and I don't show it, though I don't forget it. So I don't have that grudge and I don't show it. I forgive you. That's all. I'll move on. So I don't think about it, and I don't same emotions. I don't let them know that I have not forgotten it. So somewhere or other in a long run, they understand, okay, she has forgiven me. So I am the one who have done that mistake. So that acknowledgement had happened because of my forgiveness. So I have to forgive more.
Yes, dear. That's really very nice. And in many of the cases, like if we forgive certain cases, if we forgive, the person repeats the mistake again and again. Oh, she or he will forgive. He or she will forgive. They repeat the mistake again and again. And then that's where you have to stop that. And from experience, that has happened to me. So then like now, I just stick at 5. Yes, dear. Thank you.
Good for you. Good for you.
But I would like to rise up to your level. Like it should be 8 and should be a beyond 8 as well. Yes. And that
Again, the situation and people is important. For you, those people have been, after forgiving, they have not understood your forgiveness.
Yes.
So that's why you are sticking on to 5. I've moved on to 8 because the people who have done have understood my forgiveness. So maybe I can also come back 5 if those situations have happened to me. So it's all situations.
How nice. You're making me feel good. You're making me feel good. Like, okay, it could happen like this too. Yes.
Okay,
Thank
it's
you.
okay.
Thanks. Yes, dear. Thank you for allowing me also to share and you sharing here on this beautiful space called as the International Fab Talks, which is all about learning and acquiring knowledge and spreading peace and hope. Yes, dear. Apart from the people who have hurt us, apart from the people who have taken advantage of you, you can really go ahead and surge in life and create beautiful memories for the people around you. And of course, focus on forgiveness, which I will also be doing. And our special guest says, yes, you can jump from 5 to 8 and beyond that. Dear ma'am, now the main round of the interview has come to an end. Have I left out any topic or any bit of the information that I needed to ask you and didn't ask that you would like to share? You could share.
Actually, you've encountered, you've done it really well. It's very sweet of you starting a little seriously and little personally. It was nice. So I think most of the points you have asked, which was many questions I didn't expect it from you, but it was nice also to answer them.
Yes, dear. Dear ma'am, we've come to an end to the main round of the interview. We have a small segment called as the rapid fire round. It will take another 5 minutes. Is that okay?
Okay, done. Yes, we'll see.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. My dear friends, it's now the time for the rapid fire round. As you know, it will just take another 5 to 10 minutes. And our special celebrity, she is Miss Jayanthi Anand, right? Again, because in the morning I interviewed somebody and I just held on for a minute. I shouldn't mix up both the names.
Okay, it's okay.
She is Miss Jayanthi Anand from Chennai, a special educator, a psychologist, above all, a great humanitarian, a social activist, and a person who you could connect and bond with. We'll get to know her about her likes and dislikes. Join me, friends. Dear ma'am, among all the 7 days, your favorite day?
Friday.
Friday. Right? Yes, dear. Your favorite number?
7.
Is it coffee or tea?
Tea.
The insect you don't like?
I'm not getting you.
The insect you don't like?
Spider.
You like texting or calling?
Texting more.
Yes, dear. You love to stay in a city, a village, or a town?
Village mostly.
Your favorite season?
Rainy season.
Thank God you didn't say summer, ma. The other day I interviewed somebody from Chennai and he said, I love summer. I said, sir, you're in Chennai and how can you love summer? I said, because it's very hot in Chennai, right?
Yes, I have been in mostly in hot places only. My husband was there in Dubai. After marriage, first marriage life was Dubai only. Soon after Chennai, it is Dubai again, Chennai. Not much we've been to. So both are, Dubai is even more hotter. So I have been in hot places. So still, but I can't bear winter because I'm not exposed to winter. So any snow or something I could see in the movie, but I don't think I can do that. But rainy is the one which is very short and it is nice to. In Dubai also, if it's rain, I'll be happy. In Chennai also, it'll be rainy. I'll get down in the rain and just go for a walk and come. So rainy is a season which I really love to.
Yes, dear. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. Dear ma'am, you love the landways. You can put it like this: roadways, waterways, airways, railways. Your traveling, mode of traveling.
Mode of traveling, I would love railways and waterways.
Yes, dear. A perfect day in one word.
A perfect day.
In one word, ma'am. One word. Others you can answer more than one word, but only this one I want it in one word. Oru nalla nal ore word.
Nalla arambam. 2 words it's coming. Start of a day should be a good start. That's all. Good day will have a good start.
Yes, dear. Nalla arambam, good start always. Yes, dear. Dear ma'am, when you help others, you have been helping yourself, your family, your children. When you help others, the outsiders as well, apart from your clients, apart from, you meet many people and you help them go beyond the limits and help them. Do you ever expect anything in return?
No, I don't. Expectation is the one which makes the relationship possessive, which makes uncomfortable. So don't expect. If it comes, enjoy it, but don't expect.
Yes, dear. Is it ice creams, chocolates, or cake?
Chocolates.
Chocolates. Your favorite South Indian sweet dish.
Kesari.
I was thinking you're going to say shakara pongal.
Kesari.
Okay, I love shakara pongal. It really tastes good and awesome. Of course, I don't know how to prepare. Somebody prepares and give me as naivedyam when I go to their house for any of the
Yes.
functions, and when they give that, it tastes awesome. And I will really wait. Can't they give me some more? You know, I really love to have it.
You should eat my mother-in-law's sakra pongal. That's divine. So her pongal is wherever I've had, like the way you said, Naivedyam, it's like that. If she does it, have been having it in many temples, but her chakra pongal is unique. But still, if something good happens, because our people, my family, they don't like sweets at all. They are spicy people. So if I really want to celebrate my day, or if something good happens and I really want to motivate myself, I just call my mom-in-law and say, can you make little kesari for me? Because if she makes, it's like that. Naivedyam level, it'll be very divine. So,
Okay.
so I would ask if it's celebration kesari, but when you said chakara pongal, I was thinking, oh, amma whole day, that also, right? It's like that.
That's really nice. Ma'am, I would love you to learn the recipe and share it with me. Yes?
Yes, of course. When you come to Chennai, please do come. Otherwise, Pongal Aniki, you have to come. You
Okay.
should come to our place. It would be lovely to have you with us.
Yes, dear. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. That's really nice, ma'am. Very humble of you. Thank you very much, dear. Dear ma'am, apart, as you said, your mom-in-law, she prepares good sweets, like you said, mentioned kesari, sakre pongal, you said. I would like to ask you, are you also skilled in cooking? Are you also skilled in cooking?
Frankly speaking, I would say like I dance very well. I sing little bit because group songs and all I'll go. And sports I love doing. Anything which is moving, that's what it is. Exercise or yoga. So if it is cooking, it'll be healthy, but tasty, I don't know. Because it's healthy, less oil, less color, because I don't use those preservatives at all. So less salt. So maybe my kids would say food is not tasty, but it is healthy. That I could say of.
Thank you. I'm with you. Thank you. And it all applies to me too. Whatever you shared just now, it applies to me too on many occasions. Yes, dear. Dear ma'am, when you were in school the name of your favorite teacher or sir, it could be.
Favorite teacher would be my physics sir, and he was Ramakrishnan, I think so, 11th standard. Because as you said, physics was very difficult for me because it has a lot of calculations and a lot of things which I would understand. But that person, I was new to that school because I was in CBSE school and I changed to a school on 11th. So in that situation, physics was very difficult. But the way he taught us into a simple way, and the first time when I got good marks, it motivated me, oh, I can get also good marks in physics. So that had happened because of the teacher, not about the subject, just because the teacher had made you feel that it is easy. And he motivated, okay, you can do better. So that spark was there. So I remember him as a teacher. And one more is Miss Maria ma'am. During my special education, when I ended up getting inside a specialty, because for my son, I didn't know what to do and I have to learn. So I was the only student who used to nag her like anything and sit with her and say, I have to learn. I am not doing it for just for a certificate. So whatever it is being done, I have to follow it in my work. So you have to teach me the realistic one and not the theoretical one, which is there. So she was very cooperative. So she's as an inspiring person, as a special mom, I would say I have got a lot of inspiring moments with her. And as a teacher to my son, it would be Miss Mala ma'am, who's an art therapist. So who allows children to do their artwork in their own way. She will just put a big space to the children and you should give all the materials to them. It is you to do any kind of art. The end product is your vision. So that's called abstract drawing or abstract painting. So the positive vibes that the end product is going to be the biggest one that will really help her to do that. So as a teacher, I have admired her. So I think these three only is coming to me.
Yes. Thank you for sharing. Dear ma'am, are you an early riser, an early bird, or a night owl?
I'm a night out.
Again, we match here, even I. So difficult to get up in the morning if you are a night owl, you know, it's so difficult.
Saturdays and Sundays, I get up at 10 only. The other days, due to my routine, I get up at 5, but 100% Saturday and Sunday, it is about 10. So I'm not an early bird.
Yes. Ma'am, is it so your family is like spicy food? What about you? Salty, sweet, spicy, or sour food?
Spicy. I am spicy also.
Is it melagutulu or is it pepper or is it chili powder? Which one?
Chili.